Yo, people, and welcome to Through a Different Lens podcast. I'm your co-host, Joe.
I'm Dej.
And I'm Jacob.
How we doing, my brothers? Good to have the trio back.
It's wonderful to have the trio back.
Nice of you to join us.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back. Just been a bit busy, but yeah, I'm here now, innit?
New year and too busy for the brothers.
Yeah, you know, it happens. Only end of the new year. It's going to be fast-paced.
Start as you mean.
Yeah, you know, well.
Cause for concern.
Nah, it's a big year for him, so, you know, it makes sense.
Cause for concern.
It makes sense.
Jeez, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, last week I was in contract negotiations.
Yeah.
Was discussing some very important things still. And it took the whole day. See, that Thursday, yeah, it was locked in, bro. No one's gotten anywhere until you sort these things out. Everything, like, sometimes you gotta treat the relationship like a business still.
It is a business.
When the board members have the meeting, the meeting, not even about like what's gonna go on in at the time it goes on, but just for what you want the future to be, how you're gonna achieve those goals, what can we do to help each other, and like what does the future look like for us, kind of thing. Then yeah, man, that thing takes the whole day, but it's worth it in the end, innit? Because then there's no arguments, there's no misunderstanding, there's nothing, no miscommunication, no nothing. Everything's there. Even typed up document. We've got meeting minutes. There's meeting minutes. So if anything's out of place, refer to the minutes and see what has been discussed.
What was recorded in that?
Yeah, man.
At that specific time.
So that was me last week still.
I hear it.
But very good week, man. How did you lot enter the new year anyway?
Well, resting. I said last week I ended it resting, but but this new year's been good, you know. This has been good because speaking, you know, we spoke about the pulse of the music and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to music at the start of the year. Yeah.
Bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Song of the week.
Didn't have one.
It took him time to find. He said he didn't listen to no music on the way to mine.
But I did a disservice because I didn't listen to Morayo until this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I didn't want to be at the same point listening to it as everyone else was. So I said, I'm going to listen to it this year.
I'm like that too.
I'm going to enter the new year with Wizkid. And let me tell you now, this is the best thing I've heard in my life.
Good decision.
No joke. It is the best
It's
thing
fantastic. I've
heard in my life. Sonically, for the replay value of every single song, Wizkid has done a madness. It's better than Made in Lagos, better than African Giant, better than all of these projects. Morayo, song for song, from start to finish, is one of the best things I've heard in my life. Every song puts you in a different mode.
I know why you said it though. I know why you say that.
Sonically.
Because, yeah, this is his most mature album that he's put out as an artist. Not Afrobeats artist. Because it's not just like Afrobeats. Or it's not just like not like a reggae vibe or dancehall vibe, but it's just like a musical kind of vibe.
It's got everything.
Yeah.
He took it nostalgic on the first song, which, oh my goodness gracious.
I did say in the Pulse of Music album though, like the versatility on this album showed.
It's good, man.
Pulse of
Troubled
Music
mind.
episode, sorry, not album.
Troubled mind.
Like every track, it's just like it's kind of got but it's kind of got a different genre feel to it. But it's top.
Yeah,
Do
bro.
you know what I mean?
Bro,
quality.
he does everything on there, but everything at the best of his ability. I feel like even the last song of the album, there's no better way to end the album like that. I was put it on repeat. Pray. You see the song Pray?
You know what? I don't think I know any of the songs' names, you know.
Bro.
I can't even remember it.
Bro.
I just know the song when I hear it.
Dance.
But that's how that track's mad. But that's how I felt like after the Pulse of Music episode, listening to Friday Night Lights. Because even today I've actually been banging Friday Night Lights today.
Is it?
Yeah.
So oldie but goodie, man.
I just wanted to start my day with Train the Truth and Ibiza. Then I kept on repeating it. Then as soon as I got off the train this morning, I was like, let me take it off loop and do the album loop. And I've just been banging the album most of the day.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights is a special. From start to finish, you can't.
It's good. It's really good.
That's another one that takes you on a journey. but you can see J. Cole's age in the album, what he's rapping about compared to what he raps about today.
Yeah, different.
It's completely different.
The level of stunting is different as well.
100%. He wanted to wear the Rolexes. He wanted to be the superstar back then.
Yeah, it was flashy back then,
Yeah.
but now it's a bit more reserved.
But he talks about his real life experiences. You got Vilmatic, and you still got Dreamville artists on them tracks, which is crazy because he wasn't part of Dreamville when he wrote that.
Is it?
I'm sure he was just independently just roaming the streets. Friday Night Lights is old, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Well, every track that's on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, because it was a mixtape.
Yeah, it's not even an album.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Friday Night Lights. Hold on.
Are you talking about?
I'm not talking about Friday Night Lights. I'm talking
the
about
recent one.
Might Delete Later. Sorry.
I've
I've been listening to Might Delete Later all day today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Banger as well.
Yeah, because of Trade the Truth and that beef. That's what I was meant to.
Yeah.
Because I was playing that on loop this morning. Like,
because that's the last tune as well.
Yeah, so I did the one on Spotify, so I don't have to keep on going back. And then, after I just did the normal loop on the album, Might Delete Later. Apologies, not Friday Night Lights.
Well, while you're there, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah. No, I think I listened to that a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, but I just
too deep for the intro.
Might Delete Later. Yeah, there's some tracks on that one. Yeah. Bro, Sticks and Stones, madness. Madness.
Yeah.
Even Ready with Cameron. Cameron came hard on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but Wizkid, he's kicked my year off correctly. I know this is the album of the summer already, because you know what Made in Lagos did. Made in Lagos, everyone liked it at the start, but that summertime, the next summer, it took off. This is the album of the summer, but people don't know it yet because I feel like because Kendrick released at the exact same time, it hasn't got the life and the love that it should get.
They really
Same day.
Same day, yeah.
Same day.
Morayo was cold, fam. Even down to the album name.
Yeah.
Shout out Nisi. Banger.
Bro. But off of every song, man. Time. You see when time after time. Oh my. He goes every song.
That's gonna make me listen to Morayo either later this week or next week.
Bro, every song.
Nah, listen to it again, sorry. No, the album's hard, man.
Even if you play it so I played it last night on my AirPods and I was going crazy. I said, I can't wait to get in the car. This morning I got in the car and started blazing it. And I said, yeah, every song is special. Even slow. And he's got artists on there that I didn't even know myself. Do you get what I mean? The Asake song's nice. It's just nice.
Yeah, that's how I felt about that one.
Nice. There's no other explanation. It's just nice.
You know, I was listening to the other day. You know our clip here? I was talking about the favorite Asake song. Then you was like, better than any Michael Jackson.
I keep on going back and rewatching that clip. Because then Dej goes, hey, you didn't lie though, or whatever you said.
I was like, lie,
but
I hear it though.
Oh man, nah. The thing is, I had to go. The problem with what I did is I went Morayo, then went back to listen to Lungo Boy, and I said, nah, Lungo Boy don't sound good anymore.
Morayo's better than Lungo Boy.
Yeah, but this is the thing, bro. When you listen to a sensational
to
album and go back and listen to something, it's like that don't sound good anymore.
But Wizkid and Asake are two different artists anyway. I don't class them as the same kind of artists.
You don't put them in the same category as in terms of like music.
In terms of music, nah, not the same at all.
What would you say? What would you say Asake is compared to?
Asake is the closest thing to Fuji that I could. That's like mainstream,
right?
Obviously, you got Burna, but Burna, I'll consider Burna and Wiz
in the
to
same
be
category,
a bit closer as to Asake and Wiz.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'll even say Wizkid and Davido are similar. I think they're the different sides of the same coin.
Would you? What in terms of mainstream and the artistry and the music they make?
Yeah,
but that's weird, you know, because I can't listen to Davido. I can't personally listen to him.
I understand that.
I don't go out my way as much to listen to him.
But his audience is massive.
He's got bangers.
He does. He really does.
Bangers.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
When you really take him in, he's got bangers.
All right,
bruv.
he's crazy.
I just don't feel like by himself, he's great. And I could be wrong in saying that, but by himself, I don't feel like he's great. I feel like Wizkid by himself, Wizkid can get an album and the songs don't have to have no features on it. I feel like on a Davido album, I need to hear a feature to understand, okay, cool, I know where you're going with it. But with Morayo, you hear features from people, okay, you got Asake, you got Jasmine Sullivan, that song's crazy as well. But you also have the unknown features with the French artist, Tia Cola, you have those type of features. But still, you sit there and you go, if this was just a Wizkid song,
Still be good.
it would still be good. I don't find that same thing with Davido. And that's just me personally.
That's fair.
Davido's got bangers. He's got bangers.
Because what would you tell me to listen to? I don't listen to him. So what are three songs you tell me to listen to?
That's the thing off the top of my mind. I literally can't think.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that's on my mind right now is Unavailable.
Which I know that track. Yeah, everyone knows because of the dance.
Yeah.
So I know that one.
I like Fool, you know.
But if I go, I need to get a couple tracks and it'll just.
You.
Yeah, I know the bait ones. But if you were to give me, yeah. So
I don't take him in as that kind of artist for me.
Oh, okay. So he's not.
But I know that he has a massive audience because I was debating someone maybe last year or the year before, and obviously there was like the big three debate in it, out of Burna, Wiz and Davido in it. Then I think his audience is a lot of women actually. Because most of the women said Davido first.
Number one
in
their list.
Yeah, Wiz second and Burna third.
Do you know what's weird? Yeah, I think his last show, if I'm not mistaken, did not struggle.
No, it didn't at all. I remember them talking about
in terms of it was just
sold out.
Like and I don't think there was crazy hype.
I remember seeing them like 12 years ago at my uni.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think the first night I got there.
Yeah, no. If you're gonna go big three for me, I put Wiz first, Burna a close second, and Davido is far away from them for me. This is for me though, because I don't see his music in the same realm as those other two, and the lyricism, the sonics, what they both do, what Burna does. I know Burna can perform live. I've seen him. I've seen Burna do everything.
I've seen it.
Burna has produced African Giant.
But do you know what's mad? I've not seen Davido perform live. People that I know that have, they out of the three that I've seen all three, they say a few people have said he's the best.
When I saw him live, this was a different.
Yeah, that was 12 years ago.
Yeah, it was different. It was different back then. It was
That's when Burna Boy
club, innit?
Burna Boy was even doing.
That was a big track.
Like to party time. Yeah.
You didn't get in a night to party.
Yeah, it was them time. Wow.
Nah, literally, I've actually seen a few people say out of the three that they've seen, Davido's been their number one.
That's interesting. Where would the Asake slot in there then? Because he's in this discussion.
I'll give him more time, you know. I'll give him more time.
It's different because he's like...
Because you can almost call those three pioneers.
Like, in a way, they've got legendary status. You know, like, basically, like, when people
compare... Not even in a way. They're still.
When people compare Saka to Salah, I'm like, Salah is that legendary status. Do you know what I mean? Saka, you can say he's world class.
Right.
But Salah's already...
got there.
He's there. Van Dijk, Saliba.
Yeah.
Van Dijk gets that. Do you know what I mean?
But you know the others
they get that leeway even when they have a bad season.
Van Dijk has his main store on Oxford Street.
Yeah.
And Saliba's got like a pop-up shop every now and again.
But
he's getting the main store eventually.
The pop-up shop bangs.
Yeah. He's got some good clothing in there.
Yeah. But he's just not there yet.
The fact that I used 2 Arsenal and Liverpool players, my skin's itching.
You can't use no Man United players right now.
My skin's itching.
Listen, we almost won Champions League yesterday.
That's why I never put like Asake in those conversations yet.
Yeah, it's too soon.
It's like even when we done our top 3 albums of all time, we all acknowledge his superbness, but no one. Maybe it was Pease that only put an album. Did he put an album?
Not of top 3 of all time. He might have actually. It's crazy like that.
Nah, top 3. He put African Giant in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ghana.
And then Drake, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that, but even going back watching that episode, like, for those that haven't watched it, watch it. Because I've watched it a few times, but literally none of us put him or even discussed him in the top 3 because I feel like we all subconsciously thought he's not ready. He doesn't deserve to be in that top 3 part yet.
Not yet.
Do you know what I mean? Like, of all time with the albums.
It's a weird discussion because...
But if you then put that first album, what's it called again?
Mr. Money with the Vibe.
Yeah.
It's a weird... Do you know why? It's a weird discussion because Messi at 19 or Messi at 20, man was saying he was going to be the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
This is the thing. So, can we not say...
It's going to be the best Afrobeat artist.
Yeah, can we not say that? Because Messi was pushing that mold. Is like, yeah, that's the greatest player of all time.
You can't say that.
Do you know what it is?
Not for music, because you still have to go and do it.
That,
Understood.
You really have to go and do it.
And the fact that Wiz and Burna and Davido as well, they all still evolve.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean?
We don't know where Asake's evolution is.
Yeah.
But we only see him going this way.
Until he doesn't.
You're right, but he's also got... Well, Asake's got 3 albums now.
Yeah.
3 albums in total.
Yeah.
Mr. Money with the Vibe. What's the
Boss
next one?
Basquiat.
No, that's a song.
That's one of the songs.
And I can see the album cover.
Work of art.
Work of
It
art.
just popped into
And
my
then
mind. I
go
was just about to look at it. But
So he's got 3. Wiz doesn't have... Wiz, I think, they've got like 6 albums, you know?
It's got one solid EP thing as well.
Wiz got 6 albums. Burner's probably got like 6 albums.
Is it Sound of Music?
Sounds of My World.
Or, yeah.
That was crazy, you know?
There's one track. Oh,
That one's crazy. I don't even know if it Sounds of My World, but it's the one with it's a white album cover. I know what you're talking about.
No, I think it's red.
Wizkid.
You sure?
Let me see. I might be wrong.
Yeah, Wiz.
Sound from the Other Side. That's a whole album.
Yeah, that's the
So
one.
that's
I'm talking
12.
That's the one with the white cover.
Yeah, no, I'm talking.
Or the one that Finals on.
He's got an EP.
What a song, by the way. No, but that's not on there, you know.
Or is that just a single?
Finals on.
That's it.
Finals not on in. Final.
Might be his own standalone thing, innit?
Yeah, it's not on any of his albums.
The fact that you can just put that out, yeah, it's a banger as well.
So Wizkid's actually only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 albums.
Jeez.
That's good though.
So he's got 6 albums.
But that's let me see his first album cover though.
Superstar.
Fair.
So he's actually got 6 full-on albums.
So that's it. Soundman Volume 1.
Oh my! With electric and all them
Yeah,
tracks.
yeah.
Jesus,
that's got 7 songs on it.
Which one is Don't Go on?
Probably Superstar.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Superstar.
Yeah.
That's with Tease Me.
What year was that on?
2011.
Go Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah. So
I'll say Burna. Old school Wizkid and old school Burna. I was banging them in uni, bruv.
Oh, of course.
It
was mandatory.
They were my guys still.
That was the entry point for Afrobeats for our generation though.
Soundman Volume 1's a banger.
yeah,
A couple tracks on that, bruv.
and
Blow, Cover Me, My Electric.
Oh my
do you know
God.
I'm gonna listen to that later.
Burner's got 8 projects.
Oh.
So Wiz has got 6 full albums out. Burner's got 8 full albums
Let me
out.
see how much Davido's got.
So
Even though Jacob don't approve.
no, I'm not disrespecting.
No, good to check though.
Because obviously he's part of the legendary 3, so you want to see how many albums he's got out. But what I'm saying is, I feel like we can actually insert Asake into these conversations now because the run that he's on and he don't look like he's slowing down. Those 3 albums alone are putting you in contention against their best albums. Maybe not Morayo right now because that's taking the cake. And African Giant, and those are Morayo made Lagos, African Giant. They're in a different realm.
But he's just solidified himself as one of the guys as well.
Who?
Asake. But obviously in terms of longevity, he's just not there.
How long do you think he can run this kind of career for?
I think, well, as long as he wants, really.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because, in fact, that kind of music never will die because it's a vibe.
But that also depends on if you just think he's not potentially as versatile. Do you know what I mean?
What, Asake?
Yeah, that's also if you think
He's
might.
not.
That'll be up to him.
Yeah, because right now it seems
Because
like
we ain't seen
just
it
from
yet.
this conversation, like we kind of just see him in one lens through a different lens, baby. Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas we've acknowledged how Burna, like you just saying Wizkid's the maturity of Morayo, it's got every kind of different sound. But I feel like Lungo Boy kind of started to bring that out for Asake.
I was gonna say
This is what I say. It's like he's studying perfectly and he's just implementing it one by one.
because Lungo Boy is completely different to Mr. Money with the Vibe. Completely, like
I believe in Asake.
the tempo of the album is completely different. You can see the way the songs are constructed; they're completely different. It's not all Mr. Money with the Vibe. Everything felt like a party.
Davido's got 4 studio albums, 1 EP, according to Wikipedia.
Okay,
So if you was to rate Asake's projects,
Mr. Money with the Vibe comes first
second,
for me.
it's only for you.
I think
Work of art, and then Lungo Boy's third. But it's only because of the feel and the nature I got from the projects. Do you get what I mean? And it's how I sit with the project, and my favorite songs of the artist are from that. Because if you ask me the same thing about Drake, my favorite albums will be before, but then other people's will be late. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Kanye West, similar. For me personally, but for you guys, it could be.
Yeah.
So, like, the maturity factor comes into play in certain different people's artistry. With J. Cole, my favorite album of his is
Silent Story.
No, it's not. It's Forest Hills Drive.
Fair.
But that's my favorite album. But the album I listen to most is Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love the maturity on 2014 Forest Hills Drive. But it's also because of where I was in my life and how it resonates with me, and it takes me back to a place then. Whereas Friday Night Lights, I could throw it on every day.
Yeah, true.
Right.
True.
So that's similar with Mr. Money with the Vibe. I would throw it on every day. Lungo Boy gotta be in a space.
What's your 3 Asake projects?
I said it on the Pause of Music episode. It was Mr. Money with the Vibe, Lungo Boy, and then Work of Art.
Oh yeah, because mine's the same order as
Yeah.
yours. Yeah.
So what did you guys like about Work of Art? What puts it third
What puts it third?
out of the 3? Yeah.
And it's very good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I don't know. It didn't give me a certain feeling I wanted to feel from him.
It didn't grasp me in as much as the others did.
Okay.
But Lungo Boy, I thought, this is nice.
Yeah.
Money with a Vibe.
It's just going.
It's a party.
I love it.
It's a full-on party.
And I think the concert showed it. It actually is.
Oh, yeah.
It actually
It showed it.
It's like that. I don't even know if you can top that.
That might be the last concert I went to.
Jesus.
Maybe same for me.
Unless Made in Lagos was after that.
Which one? Because he. Oh wait, did he?
No, I think I went to after.
He toured Made in Lagos twice. No, he toured More Love Less Ego. But he should have just toured Made in Lagos at the same time.
What's the one that we went to at Camden? Roundhouse.
That was More Love Less Ego.
Yeah, More Love Less Ego.
I'm sure that was after.
It would have been.
That was after Made in Lagos.
No, that was after Mr. Money with the Vibe.
I probably actually, because we went on a little run still of just going to these things.
Did you get Mr. Money with the Vibe at the O2 Brixton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I went to that one as well. So
The first day, innit?
Oh, I was there too, the first day.
I think ours was first or second, I can't remember.
So I remember just walking through and thinking, there's not even a queue.
Yeah, we got in perfect time, to be fair.
Yeah.
There was no, that's to walk around, innit?
Yeah.
But
That's when
no problems.
That's the day I realized Asake is a super duper star. That day I realized this man is gonna take over the world.
You know what I thought was weird? People were trying to cut a queue that didn't exist.
I'll tell you what I thought. Tell you he's a superstar. There was white people in there. There was black people in there. There was whatever color in there. They were singing lyrics. They didn't know what they meant.
Is it?
Bro,
I don't remember seeing any white people there, I'll be honest.
People were singing the lyrics. You know, Asake don't speak in English.
I remember being in his... Bro, but I said that with him, he's the one that makes me want to learn Yoruba out of all of them.
Man is speaking...
Because he speaks it the most.
Man is speaking a whole nother language. I didn't understand what I was saying, but I'm saying the words.
Yeah, bro.
Like, sometimes I have to reload it to catch it sometimes. Because because he speaks it so fast, yeah, and sometimes he doesn't give you no fillers, so there's no context you can catch sometimes.
Right.
Nah, I have to shout out my boy Jack. Jack loves Asake.
Oh, is it?
Bro, he loves Dungo Boy, and then he only just discovered Mr. Money with a Vibe. And he
He discovered it after.
He messaged me like a month or two ago. I think like 2 months ago. He's like, "Oh my gosh, why am I just hearing these tracks?" Like, and he's been spinning them.
Yeah, big up Jack. Man.
But like, he loved Burna. He messaged me. I remember I forwarded it to Soleil. Anytime Jack said something regarding Burna, I'd forward it to Soleil. But this one, he said, Asake is way better than Burna. So they said, right, tell him to chill, tell him to chill.
Do you know, I love people like that, yo, because I wish I was in their shoes. I wish
like that new feeling.
Yeah, I wish I could hear certain albums for the first time today. Like when people tell me they haven't heard something, I'm like, bro, you haven't heard that.
But that's how I felt with Might Delete Later.
Yeah, but you know what? Because it's new still.
Yeah.
It's not like if someone
only
told
came
me
out last year.
If I had never heard Nothing Was the Same by Drake, and someone told me tomorrow to go and listen to that album, I would be so happy that you've put me in this position to listen to this right now.
But that I think, like for me, even though
I don't know, buddy.
You don't know about what would you Nothing Was the Same. It's Drake.
I'm going through the tracks in my head.
Tuscan Never first
bro,
track.
I don't like that track.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
It's Drake's best intro after Over My Dead Body.
Hold on, what's the track that after I was there on Menino? Is that on Nothing Was the Same?
Sing it, carry on saying it.
I've gone. My head's gone.
No, after hours.
It's got Furthest Thing on it. It's got Connect. It's got Pound Cake Part 2, Paris Morton music.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Pound Cake.
Pound Cake is crazy. Oh my gosh.
That
Come
is,
Through.
That is Paris Morton.
Music Part 2.
Yeah.
Come
That's
Through.
What Pound Cake?
Those lyrics.
Oh.
Worst Behavior.
No,
From Time.
So that's my tune.
Come on, bro. If you heard that one tomorrow.
But that's the thing, yeah. Like, obviously, I consume music slightly differently, so Might Delete Later felt like it was an old album for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, because when albums come out, I generally rarely ever listen to them within the period that everyone, straight away or within everyone. The earliest album I've listened to in a very long time, of the earliest that it's come out, is GNX. Where I think I gave it a couple weeks after. Even Lungo Boy, I don't think I listened to Lungo Boy until a month after it was released.
Oh, same.
Like, and that's how I generally am with albums. So, like, Might Delete Later. Maybe it's because I hadn't listened to J. Cole in a while, and it just, everything just felt like I used to listen to J. Cole back in the day, like Forest Soldier. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's how I kind of consumed it or took it in as like, oh shit. J. Cole 10 years ago, like, this guy used to be my guy, kind of my guy, like, do you know what I mean? So maybe that's where.
I can't believe that you said Nothing Was the Same. I still been drinking on the low. No.
I do like that album though, but I was just thinking of me personally. I'm not a fan of the intro.
Tuscan Never.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tuscan Never. But most of the other artists, most of the other songs on the album, I like.
That's one thing I give Drake though. He's one of the best.
And that album gives me a lot of nostalgia as well because I was in like first year uni.
Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First year scholar for me.
I'm trying to think. Maybe Tuscan Level. It's not my favorite intro. It's good.
Over My Dead Body is my favorite intro ever on a Drake album.
I think my favorite song on that album is All Me.
At the end with 2 Chainz and Big Sean.
Yeah.
And you heard the outro to that. Because the outro to that's not on the album.
Is it?
Nah, so there's an extra part to that song that's not on the album.
From Time, I used to bang that track. My gosh.
Jhené Aiko at one point was taking over the world.
Yeah, because she had a run. She had a run.
Bro, she used to be my alarm.
Is it?
Yeah, wake up. It was Childish Gambino. That song used to be, man.
She done, that project that she released.
With Pillar Simon on it and Sativa.
No, before that.
Which one? Oh, the one with Drake on it. With July on it. Summertime turns to fun.
Maybe before that.
Do you not remember that one?
No.
Sorry, people, we're turning this into a music episode, but we'll switch it to.
I don't know how it got.
But do you not remember that?
This wasn't even on the agenda.
No.
I'm talking about Sell Out.
Yeah,
EP.
yeah. Say like with that's got that's the one with Kendrick Lamar. Stay ready.
Yes. Yeah. Proper things.
That's the one I was talking about.
Proper
That's got
things.
the one the Vapors,
Yes.
and it's got the freestyle at the end that she's talking about her brother. That's a crazy track.
You see, that has the same nostalgia for me that
Nothing was the same.
Nothing Was the Same does for that.
I
It's
agree.
the same thing.
I agree. So it's around the same time it came out.
Yeah. Because that's how I started to
Listening to her
Yeah.
because she had Sold Out after,
Mm.
and she had Sailing Souls before.
Yeah. Because I like that tune, and she got a tune with Absol that I like as well.
Yeah, and then she had the one after, which was crazy. That's the one that I think took her.
If you ever listen to that, you love it.
Yeah.
What album?
Yeah, it's only like it's an EP. It's only 5 tracks.
songs. You can listen to these 4 or 5 songs forever.
Your musical repertoire always surprises me sometimes, you know, because you don't give the impression that he listens to certain music until you do a long drive with Deji. That's when you kind of know, innit? Okay, obviously, a man's got it on shuffle from rock to pop to R&B.
Yeah, man. I just say, hey Siri, play all songs.
Yeah, I can't do that. What's this thing called?
Sail Out.
Okay, cool.
And then if you listen to Trip,
You like The Worst.
Oh, who
The
doesn't
song
like
called The Worst.
I remember this cover actually, so I might remember 1 or 2 tracks. When it comes to mind, I was just like,
and then
Let's move off music. Though.
Yeah, she's got Trip as well. The album Trip.
I feel like we should have this kind of convo every 3 months or something. Yeah. State of the Union.
Well, I mean, we're meant to do part two at some point, and we've done an EP version of it. So there you go. Obviously, it's the musical versatility.
Remember, I kept saying my third one don't count for Drake. You know,
it doesn't.
When I catch you lot,
it doesn't. Come back.
Oh shit! In the comments, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, it counts, man. It counts.
I do you know how this started. You asking us how our New Year was? I didn't even answer.
Did my New Year's?
How's your New Year, Joe?
That's how my New Year's entered. Music has taken me to a great place.
What did you actually do? Because I ain't seen these lot. I ain't seen them.
Mine was free. He obviously hasn't watched the episode.
Yeah. We listened to the
No, I haven't.
He's been locked in on contract. So
It was intense, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I hear it. You need a couple of days off, bro. Mine was Christmas, mad, chilled, calm, quiet. NFL later in the day, and then New Year's went out.
Yes.
Then,
Yeah.
Oh, so you've listened to some part.
I did.
You
Listen to a real. Listen to a real. Listen to a real.
Yeah. Listen to the real.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, in the chat. Yeah. And then it's just been a calm period.
That was a shame.
Yeah. Oh, now it's getting real good, man. Now it's getting real good, but such as life.
Lungu boy.
Yeah, mate. Such as like, you know, when the worst thing I can actually remember just before it got locked off, like the moment and the feeling, because I actually took time and I just looked at everyone. I always have these moments, whether I'm on holiday or out, like when I'm in a really good space, and it's like everyone's doing their thing and I'm just in the zone, just seeing everyone happy. And I actually remember that moment of just seeing everyone happy after the countdown, even just before the countdown and just after the countdown. And I was like, this is good. This is going to be a great night. And then a couple minutes later, it just got locked off.
Wow. So how after the countdown, how long was it?
12 minutes.
Wow.
12 past 12. No,
Wow.
It was about 10 or 12 past 12.
Relax.
Bro,
12 past 12.
It was around that time. I remember looking at my phone at like 15:15 and I was like, is this really the time?
Are they trying to break the record for the first crime of the year?
Yeah.
Bro, it was ridiculous, bro.
They said, it's going to be me.
Yeah, man. It was actually a joke.
Someone put their cape on.
Bro.
I went to work.
It's going to be me.
Because I think it might have just been because Kismet's set just finished, I think.
Oh,
Or it was just about to finish, one of the two.
Was Terminal 4 there then?
Nah, well, he might have come on after or might have planned to come on after.
Okay.
He wasn't like on the listing, but obviously, you know, he can just
Yeah.
turn up whenever. But Kismet's set, I believe, was like from 11th on the timings before 11:30 till 12:15. So I think it was around that time. Because I'm trying to think, was Mercedes Benson on before Kismet? I think so.
Mercedes Benson.
It was just getting good, man. And then when the lights come on, like reality hit, bruv.
Mm-hmm.
Like fuck, and you know that they don't that venue don't play about, bruv.
Nah, bro. Licenses are on the line.
Yeah, no, real talk, bruv.
But they can't open because something happened.
Yeah.
Where am I going to get nanny bills from now?
No, it's true.
Well, it is what it is. Switching gears, though, we spoke about football. We're at kind of the halfway point of the season.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
NFL. No. We spoke about football. You comparing like Liverpool to Arsenal, and you know it's kind of a good conversation.
Yeah.
Because obviously Liverpool played United yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Jesus. As United fans, you guys actually put up a fight for once in a big game.
We're trying to keep you lot in the title race.
I was cheering for you guys. Harry Maguire, I don't know what you're on, but next time, please.
It's a shame.
What's your thoughts on United? And then what are your thoughts on the Liverpool saga with them not signing Van Dijk, Salah and Trent right now to contracts and then wanting them to stay at the club? I don't really understand it.
Well, let me start the first question.
Yeah.
As a whole, for United, yeah, I feel like we needed this exposure of being shit. But I think the media, yeah, they should really stop talking about us.
It's not gonna happen though.
It's like the Dallas Cowboys in America.
Yeah.
Nothing is nothing is going on. We're just rubbish. Like there's no major stories, and when I look on Sky Sports now, they're not saying anything. They're just repeating what the manager says and like doing nothing.
Even on that, like
they're not even giving no positivity. Not like
they're definitely not going to do that. But on that, like say regurgitating stories or repeating them, etc. It's like I think the Telegraph, they wrote like 11 stories on Rashford in like 9 days before Christmas. Like
11,
bro.
What do you have to write?
11 articles. Sorry.
Is it the same thing they're saying it over and over again in a different way?
Yeah, it's just different stuff, and it's like, and then people try to think. Obviously, we're talking about United, but like Rashford in this particular sense, like you lot know, I blamed him for certain things, footballing wise and probably off the field aspects, but he's got a target on his back as well. Like he's
got a massive
way differently to other players, and that's partly this all started from a wider thing from when he took on the previous government, but obviously feeding the kids, etc. That there was a point, I think, was it 2021 or whatever? He was the second most abused athlete in the world behind LeBron James, and that hasn't kind of obviously he's not helped himself over the years, isn't it?
Because of performance.
How it's looked performance-wise, like you'll say, certain times effort on the pitch, and then that off the pitch things in terms of when he goes out.
I understand, like in the timings, he doesn't do stuff in timely.
Like he doesn't actually do anything
wrong,
bad.
Yeah, it's not right timing.
Yeah, it's not right timing. Do you know what I mean? Like you can never say, "Oh, Rashford is a bad person," or he gets in trouble for this and that. Blah blah blah.
Kids. You fed
Bro,
the kids, but
he
done
actually
something.
fed the kids when the government said.
But now, but they deemed it as a bad thing.
Yeah,
him feeding the kids.
Or like,
yeah, because now they have to take their hands out of their pockets.
Well, that's the previous government anyway. And it's seen as him, someone taking on an authoritative figure.
Yeah.
One, and then
he's just cutting through life.
I
want him to cut through life.
The fans just concentrate on football, all that kind of aspect. Do you know what I mean? So, like Rashford's had a target on his back since then, and then over the past couple of seasons, well, I'd say the season and a half really, since his 30-goal season, it's just been, since he effectively kind of signed a new contract, it's just not been good. And for a while, I think for like a year, even in United chat, I just used to say, I think it's time for him to leave for his own sake and for all parties. And this was last year, I was saying this to you guys as well. It's like,
yeah.
But yeah, sorry, back to your United and then everything there now.
Oh, yeah, and I like Amorim. I like his ideas, innit? It's just that we ain't really got the personnel to do it. But I also think that there's no confidence in the team. And when there's no confidence in the team, you just get like silly mistakes. Maybe a couple goals could have been prevented here and there.
A lot of the goals we've conceded have been through set pieces or mistakes.
Yeah, which
Child, the stuff you get taught as a child, that's not how you can see goals.
It's like basic goals. Like teams aren't carving us up to score.
Yeah,
much anyway.
Which is what was happening under Ten Hag, innit? Like teams were carving us out, just running through our midfield and boom, boom.
Cut back from either
cut
back side, and then midfielder comes in and scores.
Yeah, so
it's like
I see the positives in it, but me, I'm basically on annual leave right now from United because high blood pressure is a real thing, fam.
We're older.
Yeah, man. Like I can't be letting the team ruin my day. It don't make sense for me anymore.
That's true.
So I just look at it holistically. I think, all right, we could be better, obviously, but trust Amorim. Let him take us to where he needs to take us in it, and we'll be competitive again.
Yeah,
and he hasn't even had a transfer window anyway, and he got it in November. So how much training have you really done with the squad? Like
I think even last week. Sorry,
he said he only trained twice.
No, last week.
2 days.
4. He's had 4 full sessions since he's come in.
Right, because most days are recovery days. You ain't got everyone on the pitch.
And then they're playing every couple of days during that Christmas
international
period.
break as well.
Yeah. You're in international break, you kind of want to get your ideas down pat, but then everyone's got their own ideas of where they're going.
Well, he came in international break, but everyone didn't come back until the 2 days before Ipswich.
Exactly.
so it's not even like...
And then since then, we've been playing every couple of days because the league earlier Amazon games, and then the League Cup game was just during that period as well. So for me, I'm not indifferent about it, but obviously I'm disappointed that we are where we are in it because I thought we'll be top 4 or 5. But yeah, man, let this happen, innit?
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of players he brings in. I mean, we know people need to go.
Yeah,
that's the difficulty though.
A revolution needs to be televised, and it's more than televised. It's in 4K.
Because even like say summer, when we started to make signings, and there was the couple that I was like more optimistic on, but I said
like who?
Euro. Because I saw it as a long-term thing. Do you know what I mean?
Even when I see him come on the pitch now, he's solid, man.
Yeah. Like, you'll banter and say Baby Rio or Baby Varane. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, I said, for us, and I've been saying it in my United chat, I said, for a period of time, I don't mind us suffering to get better. Like, and I think when we were doing when Euro got announced, we were recording live from the online one. And I said, if Ten Hag doesn't fix up, he's getting sacked before Christmas.
Yeah, you called it still.
And he got sacked before Christmas. And I did not care. Like,
you even said he'll be gone by November.
That period. And, like, obviously, since Amorim's come in, completely different style of football, formation-wise, etc. Most Prem teams don't play as much or... Like, and then the push, the pushback will be, British press, just go back to 4-2-3 or 4-3-3.
They were trying to say in the press conference, maybe have you thought that maybe like you need to adjust your tactics?
He said no. He said,
you want me to adjust? You're dead. You're finished.
Yeah,
like
it makes sense.
In-game adjustments is completely fine.
Yeah, if you're winning 2-1 and you need to obviously win the game,
or if you're losing,
not adjustments of philosophy.
Yeah. Because I always go back to, obviously I'm not comparing him to Pep, but Pep's first season, he said, "I am not changing my style of play."
Yeah, it didn't.
Like even when they got, I still remember when they got battered 4-0 at Leicester. City finished what? I think they just about finished fourth that
on the
season.
Last day.
Whatever. He said, "No, don't worry." But obviously, City unlimited funds, etc. And that's the problem with United.
They do good business though. City do good business.
United seem to.
That's the fans thing.
Before the whole FFP though. Because now United seem to be in a lot of FFP trouble where it looks like they can't sign a lot of players until their books are correct, innit?
Yeah, but that's only United's fault.
Yeah, from previous
owners. Yeah,
previous owners, or say how Ten Hag utilizes
previous
money.
managers.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So
if the board give you the money to spend and you need to make changes, you're going to make the changes you think are necessary, even if they're not right.
And then if we're not making Champions League, we're not getting certain money as well. So it's just... And
you can't even hide it.
Either overpaying players, etc. on wages.
Yeah, we don't have our own sponsors.
Yeah. I really said, like, Amorim, when he came in, it was basically, it's his pre-season still. Obviously not now, innit? But he needs to actually test out whatever he needs to test out. Obviously, there's times I've not been happy with either selection or like certain.
Yeah, of course.
Like say when Arsenal games, it's like, bro, why are you just putting out not B team players, but you know what I mean, couple stars on the bench.
He's trying
to
rotate.
But he did say at the same time, he said the squad's not that good. I need to rotate, blah blah. All that jazz. So
you also have to see what you're doing because
there's a big club, but it's not a big squad.
But the thing, the players they're annoying as well. They're a bit pricks because like
they are.
The Liverpool game showed, and City as well, bruv. If you want to give effort or not give up mentally. You will not give up. And yesterday, when we were 2-1 down, I was just saying into the group, I was like, as long as these, I didn't even say to come back or anything, as long as they show fight or they just don't completely crumble. Because that's been what these United players have done. Whether it's not even the same set of players, because Ten Hag's brought in his own players. It just seems to be a virus that stems through that. Anyone comes in, they lose their mind. Like they're petulant, their attitude, they give up, whatever. Like even under Ten Hag, I used to say, these men actually play for Ten Hag. They just don't know what to do.
You can see it, and then
it's like just effort-wise, the effort's there, but mentally, it's like, bro, like. What is happening with you, man? And then obviously we've had, I think if we lost that Liverpool game, that would have probably been 4 or 5 games lost in a row, and it's like, bro,
I think that would have made it 5. You know?
Yeah, and then
you guys got who? Southampton next.
Well, Arsenal FA Cup. But,
don't worry about that though. You already lost that game, so you just gotta move past games.
They said we lost Liverpool as well before.
No. Arsenal's a different story. We don't mess around when it comes to Man United.
I know recently, but to be fair,
no, but you mess around when it comes to FA Cup now, though.
Bro, at Anfield, we hadn't scored there since 2018. I think Mourinho's last game before yesterday, because we lost 3-1. Lingard scored.
Oh wow! So Lingard was the last person to score at Anfield.
Mourinho's last game, I'm sure.
Man's in Korea.
That's 2018 December.
Jesus.
So literally 5 years ago. No, 6 years ago, sorry.
Yeah.
2025, but it's a month in. 6 years and 1 month was the last time we scored at Anfield. I think I saw before the first goal was 45 shots we've had on goal and hadn't scored. Like Anfield's always been tough, even under Alex Ferguson. He'd set up the team in a certain way to nick a result, obviously, but they're nicking the results. More tactical because you've got better players that can. Do you know what I mean? So yesterday the fight was very promising, and said it again in the group. Said Bruno, that's probably been his best performance against a big club, and his most controlled performance. It's like, broski, why can't you do this more? I'm not asking you to do it every game, but he's gonna do that now, and I don't trust him. He's gonna revert back to his usual self. Because
back to factory settings,
Like that, I think that is genuinely from start to, because first half I said he was just fine, but upon evaluation I thought, he was fairly good. Second half he was fantastic, and as a collective, he never does that for 90 minutes where he's so level-headed throughout the whole game. Like there was no petulancy, obviously coming off suspension and everything, because his petulancy it goes through the rest of the squad. Your skipper. So it's just, it's like once the manager, as long as we survive relegation, that's the most important thing. Because right now we're in a small relegation battle. And then
small one, isn't it?
And then if he can eventually bring in his own players, get rid of certain players, etc. Because you can see he's tested, etc.
The list is long still. I need to go.
And then because we've got pieces to work with, but we definitely need to sign players for the way he plays, especially wing backs. His wing backs are quite attacking from sporting days anyway, so they're wingers.
That's why he's got Ahmad out there. And
we can even get Frimpong.
He ain't coming to your club.
If we're not getting Champions League.
I'll be so honest.
That's the only time I'd co-sign the Frimpong signing for the wing back.
Man, about to finish 14th.
Mate,
that's just no.
Lie, bro.
You got a sign man from the championship.
Lie from over there, man. Lie, bro.
The championship of players. As long as we survive relegation.
Let me answer the Liverpool question now.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Oh shit! God.
They're dumb. Liverpool dumb. Are you not even an extension or something? You know what I mean? You're gonna let your 3 best players run down their contract. And it makes it worse because you're going to let Trent run down his contracts. And he's a homegrown player.
Yep.
So the money you would have spent on a new right back, you could just give broke it down and gave to Trent, innit?
Someone who said that yesterday. I think Carragher, to the one odd positive point, he said something along those lines. Oh no, was it? I think Roy Keane said that. Sturridge and Roy Keane basically. Did you watch it?
Oh, really?
I heard them speaking about
Their
it.
discussion was actually really good. Like Sturridge and Carroll going back and forth. And then Roy Keane basically just paraphrased, like, bro, Trent doesn't need to say he can go and experience life elsewhere.
Yeah.
And Roy Keane, it's like the money you'll go and spend on buying new players in certain position. They were talking about Salah, sorry. Just give him that contract money. Gary Neville added to it as well. So, but yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. But the thing with Trent is that he's just at that age where and with the way that Bellingham's gone, Kane is gone, they're coming back to England and be like, it's calm. Going out here, this, that. And he might want to link up with Bellingham now.
Bro, it's Real Madrid as well.
And it's Madrid. Who doesn't even
if you don't
want to be out there?
If Liverpool aren't giving me what I want, I'm going to Real Madrid. Even if Liverpool are giving me what I want, I'm still probably going to Real Madrid.
Because you still get what you want in Madrid.
Exactly. And Madrid don't come around often and every day. If they come...
It's a bigger club than Liverpool anyway.
This is the thing. If they come,
or not.
But then Liverpool fans and Carragher, etc., leading that opposite side is, but Liverpool are top of the Prem. Why do you want to leave the best team in England right now?
Mean anything.
Because
even if Liverpool win
if they win the Prem this year, he's won it twice and Champions League once.
If they do the double, just say they won.
He's been to Champions League final how many times? 3 times?
Yeah. So what more do you want man to do there?
They're talking about he can be captain. I don't care to be captain at Liverpool.
Apparently it's because he said he wanted to be.
Wants to be
captain.
He can always come back.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not like this, anyway.
No, but everyone says everything. You say everything. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Athletes are allowed to change their mind.
Not even change your mind. I saw Graziano Pella go to China and say I wanted to play here my whole life. No, you didn't. You got paid $350 bags a week. This is what I'm saying. Man just say what they want to say.
You know, Oscar just left China.
Yeah,
he's only just gone back. As they've gone back to Brazil, he's only just left China recently, a couple months ago. That's funny.
You see these man here, you can't hang on to every word they say, fam. Because
I don't.
One day, the top 3 albums can change from artist to artist.
Exactly.
And you're hanging on, I want to be captain one day. Bro, the season is still going on. He can be captain for one game.
Exactly.
And his dream would have been fulfilled.
He's already been captain for games.
Then what are we talking about then?
No, it's club captain after. It's basically guaranteed. I think more or less Garrett vice captain on then club captain.
He's vice captain
after.
now.
Yeah.
He's vice captain right now.
But that's what the fans are holding on, the fact that what he said, innit?
Yeah, man, relax, man. If he wants to go, he'll go, man. And he's chosen the path of least resistance as well.
I think it's gonna get ugly though.
Why?
The way they're doing it. They've done this like Liverpool fans don't like to admit it, but they've done it and their ex-players when Sterling left. And then they all realise, all right, Sterling wasn't actually in the wrong. Maybe you just didn't like the way he went. This is what fans and these ex-players and pundits, I won't even say it to Liverpool, it happens in a lot of clubs. When they don't like the way a player leaves, it's seen as wrong. But it's not because Carragher said he's disappointed. His disappointment in Trent is because you're just putting it out there, but basically Trent's team have told Madrid, make the bid this January, just to kind of ruffle some feathers.
But what feathers is that ruffling? Because the only feathers it doesn't make sense. It's not ruffling feathers. If you pay the money now, you pay money and Liverpool get money from him.
I think they offered like 20 million or something.
Well, they offered something because guess what?
That's 20 million more than they're going to get.
Because you guess what? You know when August hits and he's signing the paper holding up 66 in the white shirt. Yeah, when that hits and nothing comes into Liverpool's account but memories, then you're gonna say, why did we not take the 20 million in January?
Trust me, what they're going to be doing is editing a compilation of a goodbye thing to put on Insta.
Exactly. And then you're going to see the stupid fans burning a shirt.
That's why I think
And as for Van Dijk, he can go anywhere he wants, bro.
Oh, come out today apparently.
He might even want to go Saudi, just chill off.
Come out today apparently that it's coming from Madrid press that his agent offered him to Madrid last summer. Madrid said no.
And they need a centre back.
But they said no to him.
I understand why they say no to him though. How old is he?
He's 33 now.
So he's 33. He's probably on a 5-year deal.
Nah, I doubt it. Because even the whole Liverpool aspect, even I think for him and Salah, it's the thing that's Salah's partly the P's and then the length of contract.
Salah wants a 3-year, 400 bags a week.
And then, so basically Gary Neville was saying, pay. You don't usually do it, but for Salah's case, do it.
Salah's how old? 33?
32.
So you pay Salah 60 million over 3 years, but you know what you're getting.
Or you're going to go and spend 60 million to buy his replacement. That's basically what they were saying.
And you still got to pay his replacement.
His salary as well.
So does it make sense to pay a man 60 mil or buy someone for 60 mil?
Salah's 33 in June.
And Van Dijk similar. But if you got them 3 man asking for 350, 400, 450, that's when the problems arise. But only...
Nah, but them 3 man can ask for that.
But it's the club's fault anyway, because the club have put themselves in this position. If you don't extend no one's deal...
Bro, this is what I tweeted yesterday.
Then there's going to be an issue.
Exactly, it's your fault.
This is what I tweeted yesterday.
They're even lucky that Van Dijk isn't saying anything and Trent isn't saying anything. It's only Salah that's doing up Twitter fingers right now.
Did you see his tweet today? He just tweeted a picture of
them 3, innit?
Yeah, because him and Trent were taking a free kick and Van Dijk's in the background in this shot. I said he's loving it because he knows it's in his hands right now.
Basically,
and I love it, bro.
And they kind of deserve what they got, what's happening right now.
Of course.
Do you know what? I think that they're waiting to see if they win the league.
And then see if they leave or not, or stay.
If Liverpool win the league, all 3 of them gone.
I think if they don't win the league, all 3 of them might be gone.
And I think if they don't win the league,
it's an easier way for them to leave.
Do you know what? If they don't win the league, all 3 of them gone.
Anyway, yeah. I feel like if they win the league, the fans will just appreciate them more.
They'll just be less resistant.
Yeah.
Sturridge was saying, he said he loves the club, but the club are at fault for letting their best 3 players run down their contract to the final year.
Yeah,
anyone. So at this point, once it's at the final year, if negotiations is not good, it's on you guys.
Man, these men can sign contracts for clubs now, you know.
Yeah,
they should have renewed Trent like 2 years ago.
Bro.
You never heard Cristiano Ronaldo's contract be run down. You never heard Lionel Messi's contract be run down.
Nah.
Unless Barcelona actually did run that down until they realised they ain't got no funds left to pay the man.
They had to run it down because they had no money to do it anyway.
They're still in the red right now because they can't re-sign Olmo.
Yeah, it's a poorly run.
Bro, they keep selling assets of what they own anyway.
Everything.
They've sold like some of their property as well.
Yeah.
And they still can't sign Olmo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Pau Victor as well.
So like the only reason why clubs or ownership have let people's contracts run down is because they haven't had the funds. Liverpool, on the other hand, have the funds, have everything in check.
They just stay with their structure.
But if you want to stay with your structure, don't complain when players leave.
I'm sorry, these 3 players are in your top 5 in modern history.
These 3 players are your structure.
They're top 5 in your modern history.
They're your structure.
Like, you have to break your structure for them or get this shit sorted way in advance, at least for 2 of them. Or, bro, you can't let your 3 best players all be in the final.
If I'm Salah, I'm going and saying I want 500 now. You've taken the piss, I want 500.
If Trent leaves as well. Because that Trent money come to me, bro.
Do you know what, though? So, all 3 of them leave. What's that for Liverpool's future?
Well, look, the centre back and Salah, they're aging. Salah and Van Dijk are aging. So you look at it and go, okay, cool. We can rebuild in areas. We got backups, not as good, but we've got obviously the likes of Joe Gomez signing a long contract. We've got Kwanzaa that's coming through. We've got players in the centre back position that we can, mould into a Van Dijk style. And if not, we go out and find a Van Dijk. You can do it in the Premier League. That's how they did it. You got.
Or they get Mings?
Yeah, but even man said Mings, your boy.
Mings is like that age. Mings is the same.
But
you
even
got
then,
Ezri Konsa or someone like that.
At Southampton, everyone knew Van Dijk was the man, though.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. But then you go and find someone. In the case of the Salah replacement, all the best, because you're not going to replace that effectiveness. Because where else are you seeing?
I don't know, even Van Dijk. If Van Dijk goes this season, you're not replacing him properly for at least 2 years.
I know you're not replacing him properly, but because
someone has to rise to that stature.
But it's easier to replace a centre back than it is to replace a person that scores 20 plus goals every season, even sometimes 30 plus goals every season.
Do you know what? Yeah, I usually hear that. I usually do, because the hardest thing in football is scoring.
Off the wing, remember, not striker.
He's just a forward.
But this is what I'm saying.
He's
off
an
the
attacker
wing,
because Salah can cheat, and that's the smart thing. Like, forget him tracking back. Who was I having a discussion with? My boys the other day. I was like, that's what Arsenal need to do for Saka's case. Saka doesn't need to track back as much anymore. You can't be letting Saka. Obviously, he's injured now, but stop letting Saka do the Django thing. The top wingers in the world.
That's why he's injured.
The top wingers in the world, they stopped doing the Django. It was only Bayern Munich that done it for like a good season or two, where Robin and Ribery were doing the back and forth.
I blame Arteta for.
It's not sustainable.
Injuries.
Ronaldo, 100%. Messi, when they're at their peak of their powers, they're not really tracking back too much. Because you want them at the final third, bruv.
They have
and Salah's reached that level last couple of years. He doesn't need to do the... Bro, Saka's... They got Saka... Django. Bro, he's your best player. Best attacker. He doesn't need to do the Django thing. Let your other winger do it, bruv.
Where did you get this Django reference
The man them. No, but it is, bruv. The man them said it,
No, it's true. Let Martinelli run back because he ain't doing nothing attacking. So it's true. No, it's true. Let the foolish one run back. He's your best. He's gonna lose the ball anyway. So let him run back.
Best winger. He's your best attacker.
No, it's true. It is true.
So,
but
you have to let your best attacker cheat.
But these managers nowadays, what Arteta is like. Everyone is held to the same standard. This bull crap.
That's how you also don't win.
No, of course. Because as much as Pep wanted Aguero to come back all them years and chase back. When it came down to crunch time, he put him on the pitch and he had to score his goals. He didn't complain when he scored 4 in a game and won the league title. This is what I'm saying. Like, Pep even says, oh, yeah, you got to come back and you got to do this. But, bro, if you're actually winning us games, I ain't telling you to do no defending. Did Messi defend once underneath him?
Aguero will walk.
And score 4.
Bang. So it's just... And obviously, we're going to go back to Liverpool, but on the Arsenal point, the reason why you can afford for Saka to cheat in games because Arsenal have when they're starting 11s fit, Arsenal have a very athletic squad.
Yeah. You've got one of the best defenses in the game.
Your centre backs alone, your centre backs and Rice can do your doggies for you.
Yeah.
If you're playing teams that are doing the extra low block, for instance, you want your fullbacks to even help out even more. Earn your coin as well, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think next time we should do a State of the Union with Arsenal.
Don't worry, we'll come.
Yeah, we can do.
I feel like there's fine
now.
margins for Arsenal to win the league.
But for Liverpool, letting those three, the big three, go, big mess up.
Because even you'd probably like it when of the game he had yesterday, in the sense that you've always said he's not a good defender, etc. And Liverpool fans people were killing his performance yesterday, which was poor defensively, but. It was like Liverpool fans used this, not all of them, they used this opportunity.
As justification.
Yeah. They're like, that the whole Madrid thing's getting into his head.
Right.
You'll see, even I'll go back to 1 or 2 people that I know, they'll be over the last couple of weeks, if Trent leaves, he's a cunt, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, first of all, these men, they don't owe you jack shit.
You don't even know how you don't even know what's going on with him.
It's their career, bro. Even if he's as happy as hell and he just wants a change of scenery, the guy's come through the club 8 years. You've had your most successful period with him. Trent is if he stayed, he'd go down as the best right back in the Prem, but he doesn't want to stay. He's still your best ever right back. He's still your top 5 player of this generation because they'll start naming their old heads. Like, he's part of the revolution that helped change your club alongside Van Dijk. Even if Van Dijk goes for free, people will be like, oh, we want to get a fee. Fuck off. That 75 million that you spent on Van Dijk, your club have recuperated it even way more because he's helped you in the league. He's helped you in the Champions League. He finished second in Ballon d'Or. Salah's on the exact same. People don't understand as well with transfer fees. If a player leaves for half the fee,
you made way more money than on top of that player.
That one, especially if you've been successful,
and even if you've been unsuccessful, your shirt sales usually cover it.
2, you played the length of your contract.
Exactly.
So you've actually played your worth.
Yeah.
So a fee's a bonus.
Yeah.
Obviously, you see it in the sense that you want to sell, etc.
No,
understand the.
It's just so for business, man. That's all.
And I'm seeing the whole Liverpool sitch from a football fan, not a rival fan.
Yeah.
Do you know? And I think we're all seeing it that way because ideally you want, even if they're rival teams, you want the best players in the Prem, etc.
I want them. I don't care if they're in the Premier.
No. At this stage, I don't care them because I'm tired of these fuckers. Yeah. They're that good. I'm tired of them. Do you know what I mean?
No, even that. I don't care if they're in the Premier. I've always wanted to see the best teams. I've always said the best two teams in the world should be Barcelona and Real Madrid because they have the pool. Even if they're going through what they're going through now, people take way less money to go to them clubs.
I'm Man United.
No. The pool has always been Real Madrid and Barcelona. Like that's been
good local.
That's been it for me. So I always want to see the best players in the world playing for those clubs. Like if Real Madrid came in for Saka tomorrow, I'd say, brother, what are you sitting at Arsenal for?
Well, he's not winning anything right now.
No, but seriously, if Real Madrid coming for you tomorrow, bro, pack your bags and sign over there.
Bro, if anyone comes with you, if you want to go, because another thing is when clubs are ready to dispose of players in disgusting ways, they'll do it, and only certain instances will get said.
Yep.
But do it and make you seem like
but once it's the player, when a player is in control, people hate it.
But the only reason the player can get in control is if the club don't do their due diligence and don't offer you a deal.
Simple.
So at the end of the day, the club is the reason why the player is in control.
It's simple.
So that's why Salah, Van Dijk and Trent are now owning their own futures.
100%.
You can't tell them anything. And as a football club, you have failed.
Because usually like the player will have like 3 years left, someone Trent's age, and they'll sign him again.
Bro, Trent's 26.
They'll usually sign him again and again and again and again.
At the peak of their prime.
Like what we done for Rashford.
After the one good season, here's another 5 years.
Yeah.
That's what it is. More money, more years,
you
more
do,
years.
At least he's got minimum 2 years on his contract. Is when he signed the next contract.
But you allowed it to run down to this. Zero, 6 months.
Negligence.
So
someone's job should be lost for that, you know.
That these are things that are key things, bro.
That's a sackable offense.
100%.
Because just for argument's sake, it's like I was watching First Take on the way here. Stephen A has continuously brought up, and it's been a big fact. He's been saying it all season. Why are the Bengals continually starting poorly? There's something that's happening in the off season that their Septembers have been shit for since Joe Burrow's been in the league.
Yeah,
that there needs to be an investigation now, and things like that. Obviously, they sacked their defensive coordinator and stuff like that today, but
it's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that, and it goes back to contracts work the same in most sports anyway. So, it's like, bruv, you've let your best. This is unprecedented, Char. You've let your best 3 players come down to this period. And then if they want to go, or if you're not offering the P's that they feel they're worth, sorry, that's on you. If they feel they can get somewhere else, sorry, that's on you. Simple.
Yeah.
So
you need to switch gears to Song of the Week.
Yes, we do.
We do. Sorry, got a bit heated there. That's fucking rival club. I hate Liverpool, bruv.
Well, my Song of the Week is easy. I would say Morayo as the whole album, but I'm picking one song from it, and it's Time. By Wizkid.
Is that time after time?
Yes. Could have been anything. Could have been Pray. Could have been Karoma. Could have been Kiesi Dance. I'll name the whole album. But Time is the one that I've had repeating consistently. So
what's yours?
Do you know what? Mine was from the Ghana album, you know.
What one?
One of One.
Okay.
And it's called Proud of Them with Offset.
Fair play.
Yeah, it was either that or Hakuna Matata.
That's a good track. Mine is different. Leangelo Ball, Tweaker. He's
Jello's been bringing out some.
Hey, this track has got old school rap, hip hop vibes to it.
Is it the one that should have went overseas?
Yes. Lonzo told him that a couple of weeks ago, or fairly recently, bro. Tweaker. Oh, I heard it on Twitter. Then the Bulls players were playing in the locker room, so I was like, let me listen to this properly.
Fair.
Tweaker.
It's got buzz.
Yeah.
It's a good track, man.
Nice.
It's like it can be relevant now, or it can be relevant 20 years ago.
Nice.
I'll show you one guy's Insta vid of him dressing up old school rap, and it's relevant.
I want to listen to it still.
A close second was Sneakbo, Political Pete, Wave Like Us. I was listening to that.
Oh wow!
Something Sneakbo come up on my timeline today, and that's what I was listening to on the way here on loop on YouTube. Obviously YouTube Premium, so you can listen and just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
you get me.
Fair.
So. Yes, some good tracks. Quick one before we end. NFL playoffs is about to start. Obviously, first, you got the Bills versus the Broncos, Ravens versus the Steelers, and then the Texans versus the Chargers. AFC, so who you got? Bills game, obviously. Bills.
Bills, Ravens.
I'm giving it Bills, but Broncos, boy, it could be a tight one.
Yeah, Broncos defense has our number.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I just don't know.
That is the perfect matchup.
The thing with the Broncos, though, bar the Chiefs game, their defense, the 4 games before that, their defense was the worst in the NFL.
It was for the 4 games. It was.
And that's at the end of the season.
Yeah,
but
also won
that
this
Chiefs
week,
game,
and we also lost this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you lost
But
there's no starters.
But hey,
Ravens Steelers,
Ravens.
AFC North matchup.
I'm going Ravens because
It's Ravens.
I'm
Man.
going
Steelers
Ravens.
are really limping themselves into this playoffs, and I don't see them actually putting up any points.
I think they've lost 4 in a row now.
Yeah. They're moving like the Eagles from the back end of last year.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
We'll see if they go out first round. I really like that. And then
Texans.
the Texans host the Chargers.
This is a bye for the Chargers. The Chargers are winning. The
You
Texans.
think?
Yeah. Used to Texans one and done.
I might give it Chargers.
I've got
Justin
the
Herbert's
Chargers
playing well.
as slight favourites. This is probably the only road game, maybe slight favourites. But the only thing is, the Chargers haven't really beat teams with winning records this season.
They haven't, but I trust them in this stake because I don't really class Houston Texans as a winning team. They've just won.
They got a winning record.
Yeah.
They got a winning record.
Yeah.
They do.
And obviously their starters had a bit of rest this weekend. So
What are the Houston Texans? 10-7.
yeah, I think they finished.
What are the Chargers? 10-7.
Chargers finished 10 or 11-6 because they end up getting
Oh yes, they did. They beat
the spot ahead of the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they finished 11-6. Sorry.
They finished with a better record than them, but it's because of their division. So yeah.
Do you know what? If the Bills and Ravens both win their games, next Monday they need to announce their MVP. Because we know right now it's between Lamar and Josh.
Yeah.
And
It should be Lamar though.
but we've always said that, but announce it before their game so we see who comes out angry out of the two.
No, in fact, don't announce it before the game. Announce it straight after.
Well, after their game.
Yeah, announce it straight after the game.
No, because I think it'll make their game even more heated than the divisional game.
No, I agree, but
It'll make it more of a spectacle.
it would just be because the fan bases will.
Need to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Need to wrap it up.
Great NFC.
Lions get 1 seed.
They
So
got the bye.
Eagles will beat the.
Mine's gone blank.
The Eagles will beat the Bucks. No, the Bucks are playing Washington. I got Washington over the Bucks. I got Eagles over whoever they're playing.
Eagles got the Packers.
Yeah, I got the Eagles over the Packers, and I got the Vikings over the Rams.
Christian Watson done his ACL as well.
Yes.
Vikings over Rams. Yeah, that one's.
Touch and go.
And then Commanders Bucks.
Yeah, I got the Commanders.
Yeah.
That Commanders on the road.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I trust Jaden Daniels.
I think I just edged the Bucks, but yeah, no, it's good. I mean, playoff football. This is what we're here for.
Green Bay, Philly. You sure you got Philly in it?
Yeah, we said that one. Pissed they didn't let Saquon play, but it is what it is. But yes, thank you guys for listening and tuning to this episode. As Dej likes to say,
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
get me and Jacob.
Like and subscribe.
Get me, much appreciate people. Them Joe signing out.
Dej signing out.
Jacob signing out.
Peace.
Thank you for listening.